The natural sugars from fruits can have a big negative impact, and it's crucial to understand which fruits to avoid, and if eaten, how to eat them with minimum impacts. Know the risks, and you can make better choices. In this video, we'll discuss 6 popular fruits that seem harmless but can disrupt your blood sugar if not eaten carefully. Fruit 1. Mangoes. Mangoes have a moderate glycemic index of 51, but their sugar content is a different story. Mangoes are high in carbohydrates, which are converted into sugar in the body, and they also contain natural sugars like fructose and glucose. These sugars rapidly raise blood sugar levels, and since mangoes don't have a lot of fiber, the sugars can be absorbed into the bloodstream easily. This rapid increase in blood sugar, especially from large amounts of mango, can have serious health consequences. A medium-sized mango has about 27 grams of carbohydrates, which is more than many diabetics should eat in a snack or small meal. The problem with mangoes is that they're so tasty that it's hard to stop at just a few slices. Before you know it, the natural sugars have caused more problems than expected. The good news is that mangoes are full of nutrients that can help you stay healthy. They have vitamin C, which helps keep your immune system strong, and vitamin A, which helps you see well. They also have antioxidants like mangiferin, which might help reduce inflammation. This is important for people with diabetes who are dealing with other health problems. But if you eat too many mangoes, or just mangoes, you might have more problems. There are ways to enjoy mangoes safely. You can enjoy small portions of mango, no more than 50 to 75 grams, with protein or healthy fats, such as nuts or Greek yogurt. These can slow the absorption of sugar and minimize spikes. On the other hand, mango juice and dried mango should be avoided because they have a lot of sugar and no fiber. If you eat mangoes often, it can lead to long-term health problems, especially for people with diabetes. Eating them often can cause nerve damage, heart problems, and kidney problems. So, it's important to be mindful and not eat too many. On a different note, green mangoes, which aren't ripe, can be a lower sugar option. They're often used in savory dishes like salads or chutneys, which have ingredients that help reduce their glycemic impact. If you can't imagine life without mangoes, green mangoes are a good option for you to try. Mangoes are delicious, but they can affect your blood sugar, so it's important to know how and to control how much you eat. If you understand how they affect your blood sugar, you can enjoy the occasional mango without risking your health. Fruit 2. Grapes. Grapes are often seen as a quick and convenient snack, but they are far riskier than they appear. With a glycemic index of 53 and around 15 grams of carbohydrates per 100 grams, grapes are a sugar-dense fruit that can be absorbed quickly into the bloodstream. The natural sugars in grapes, particularly glucose, make them fast-acting on blood sugar. Grapes also contain minimal fiber, which means there's little to slow down how quickly their sugars hit the bloodstream. While 1 or 2 grapes might seem harmless, their small size makes it easy to eat them in large quantities without realizing how much sugar you're consuming. Grapes have some redeeming qualities. They're rich in antioxidants like resveratrol, which has been linked to heart health and may reduce inflammation. For diabetics, protecting the heart is a top priority since cardiovascular complications are a common concern. However, the potential health benefits of grapes can be overshadowed if their sugar content isn't managed carefully. For diabetics who love grapes, portion control is the key to enjoying them safely. A small handful, about 10 to 15 grapes, provides a sweet taste without causing blood sugar levels to spike. Eating them with protein-rich foods like cheese or nuts slows sugar absorption, making them a gentler option for those with diabetes. However, avoid mindlessly snacking on grapes directly from the bag, as this can lead to unintended overconsumption. It's crucial to understand that excess grape consumption may appear innocent at first, but it can have severe long-term consequences for diabetics. Frequent blood sugar surges from high-sugar fruits like grapes can lead to insulin resistance, making it even more challenging for the body to regulate glucose. This vicious cycle can elevate the risk of severe complications, including nerve damage, kidney issues, and heart problems. Fruit 3. Papayas. Papayas aren't as sugary as some other fruits, but they've still got a glycemic index of 56, which is moderate. That means they can cause noticeable rises in blood sugar, especially when eaten in larger portions or without balancing them with other foods. A typical 100-gram serving of papaya has about 9.9 grams of carbohydrates, most of which are sugars like glucose and fructose. These sugars are absorbed quickly, which can lead to blood sugar spikes if you're not careful. Papayas can be deceptive because they taste light and refreshing, but their natural sugars can add up, especially when eaten in excess. For many diabetics, papayas are often seen as a safe fruit because they're not as sugary as mangoes or grapes. But watch out, a medium-sized papaya can have as much as 50 grams of carbs, which is a lot for anyone trying to manage their blood sugar. Now, papayas do have some health benefits. They're full of vitamin C, which is great for boosting the immune system. They're also packed with antioxidants like beta-carotene and lycopene, which can help reduce inflammation and protect against oxidative stress. These nutrients are especially important for diabetics, who are at a higher risk of complications due to chronic inflammation and oxidative damage. If you're going to eat papayas, it's key to watch your portion size. A small serving, about half a cup or 75 grams, can give you the fruit's nutrients without hitting your carbs too hard. Pairing papaya with a protein source can help keep its effect on your blood sugar in check. Another way to keep your papayas from spiking your blood sugar is to eat them as part of a balanced meal. For example, add a small portion of papaya to a salad with leafy greens, avocado, and a protein like grilled chicken. This creates a balanced meal that moderates the effect of the fruit on your blood sugar. Fruit 4. Pineapple. Pineapple is a fruit that feels like a tropical celebration in every bite. Its sweet and tangy flavor and juicy texture make it a favorite in fruit salads, smoothies, and desserts. But for diabetics, pineapple is one of those fruits that requires extra caution. Despite its refreshing taste, pineapple has a glycemic index of 59, placing it firmly in the moderate to high range. So, if you're not careful, it can cause a pretty significant blood sugar spike. A 100-gram serving of pineapple has about 11 grams of carbs, most of which are natural sugars like fructose. The problem is that pineapple doesn't have a lot of fiber. Without enough fiber, the sugars in pineapple are absorbed super fast into your blood, which causes a big spike in your glucose levels. If you're dealing with diabetes, this can feel like an uphill battle, especially if you eat pineapple on its own or in big chunks. Another thing to watch out for is pineapple's high water content. It's easy to underestimate how much you're eating, and a cup of diced pineapple can have about 18 grams of carbs, which might be more than what you should have as a diabetic snack. Since pineapple is so naturally sweet, it's easy to eat more than you planned, which can turn a healthy treat into a sugar overload. But pineapple isn't without its benefits. It's rich in bromelain, a natural enzyme known for its anti-inflammatory properties and ability to aid digestion. For diabetics, reducing inflammation is crucial for long-term health, as chronic inflammation is often linked to complications like cardiovascular disease and neuropathy. Pineapple is also a good source of vitamin C, which supports immune function and helps protect the body from oxidative stress. To enjoy pineapple safely as a diabetic, portion control is non-negotiable. A small serving, roughly half a cup or 75 grams, can provide its nutritional benefits without causing drastic blood sugar spikes. Pairing pineapple with a source of healthy fats or protein can further slow the release of sugar into the bloodstream, helping to stabilize glucose levels. It's also wise to avoid pineapple in certain forms. Pineapple juice, for example, is a concentrated source of sugar that removes the fiber entirely, making it a poor choice for anyone managing diabetes. Similarly, canned pineapple often comes in syrup, which significantly increases its sugar content. Fresh pineapple is always the better option, as it retains its natural nutrients without the added sugars. Over time, Frequent overconsumption of pineapple can put added strain on the body's ability to regulate blood sugar. This can contribute to insulin resistance and increase the risk of complications like kidney damage, nerve issues, or cardiovascular problems. For diabetics working hard to maintain stable glucose levels, pineapple should be seen as an occasional treat rather than a regular part of the diet. Pineapple is undoubtedly delicious, but it requires a mindful approach for those managing diabetes. By sticking to small portions, avoiding processed versions, and balancing it with other low GI foods, you can enjoy its tropical sweetness without compromising your health. Fruit 5. Ripe bananas. As bananas ripen, the starches in the fruit gradually convert into simple sugars, significantly increasing their glycemic impact. A ripe banana has a glycemic index of about 65, placing it on the higher end of the spectrum. This means it can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, particularly when eaten on its own. A single medium-sized ripe banana contains around 23 grams of carbohydrates, a significant amount for anyone trying to manage their glucose levels. One of the biggest challenges with bananas is their sweetness. Because they're easy to eat and naturally satisfying, it's tempting to consume an entire banana without thinking twice about the sugar content. For diabetics, this can lead to a blood sugar surge, especially if the banana is overly ripe and consumed without pairing it with other foods. Despite these concerns, bananas are nutrient-rich and can offer some health benefits when consumed in moderation. They're a great source of potassium, a mineral essential for heart health and proper muscle function. Bananas also contain vitamin B6 and small amounts of fiber, which can support digestion. However, the fiber content in bananas isn't enough to counteract the rapid absorption of their sugars, especially in ripe or overripe forms. For diabetics who enjoy bananas, portion control and timing are key. Opting for a smaller banana, or eating just half of one, can help keep carbohydrate intake within safe limits. Pairing bananas with foods high in protein or healthy fats, such as peanut butter or a handful of almonds, can also slow down the sugar absorption process, making it easier on your blood sugar. One alternative to ripe bananas is to consume them when they're slightly green. Unripe bananas have a lower glycemic index because their starches haven't yet broken down into sugars. These resistant starches act more like fiber, meaning they're digested more slowly and have a gentler effect on blood sugar. While green bananas aren't as sweet as their ripe counterparts, they can still be enjoyed in creative ways, like in smoothies or sliced into yogurt. Fruit 6. Watermelon. For diabetics, watermelon is a fruit that comes with significant challenges. With a glycemic index of 76, watermelon is among the highest GI fruits, meaning it can cause a rapid and sharp rise in blood sugar levels if not consumed cautiously. At first glance, watermelon might not seem like a major concern. After all, it's mostly water, about 92%, in fact. However, the remaining 8% contains around 7 grams of sugar per 100 grams. While this might sound modest, the combination of minimal fiber and high water content means watermelon's natural sugars are absorbed quickly by the body, leading to a blood sugar spike. This rapid absorption can overwhelm the body's ability to regulate glucose, particularly for diabetics who already struggle with insulin sensitivity. Another factor to consider is portion size. It's easy to overeat watermelon because it feels so light and hydrating. A typical wedge of watermelon can weigh 300 grams or more, which translates to over 20 grams of sugar. For someone managing diabetes, this can be enough to throw blood sugar levels off balance, especially if eaten without any other foods to slow the absorption. Despite its high GI, watermelon does have some health benefits. It's an excellent source of vitamin C, which supports immune function, and it contains lycopene, a powerful antioxidant linked to heart health and reduced inflammation. Watermelon is also rich in hydration, making it a good choice for staying hydrated in hot weather. But for diabetics, these benefits don't outweigh the risks of overconsumption. To safely enjoy watermelon, portion control is essential. A small serving, roughly 1 cup or 150 grams, can provide the fruit's refreshing flavor without overwhelming your blood sugar. Pairing watermelon with a source of healthy fats or protein, like a handful of nuts or a piece of cheese, can also slow sugar absorption and reduce the risk of a glucose spike. The key is not to avoid these fruits entirely. To enjoy the benefits of fruits while keeping blood sugar levels stable, it's important to practice portion control and balance. Small servings of fruits, especially when paired with protein or healthy fats, can help slow sugar absorption and reduce the glycemic impact. Also remember, instead of eating fruits on their own, try incorporating them into a balanced meal to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Managing diabetes isn't about abstaining from fruits. It's about making informed choices. Knowing which fruits to eat in moderation gives you the freedom to enjoy them without worrying about your health. By being aware of how much you're eating, thinking about the glycemic index, and having fruits with other nutritious foods, you can still enjoy the tastes you like while keeping your blood sugar levels balanced. If you found this video helpful, share this information with others who may need it, and may you like our next video too. Thank you for watching.